The stock could get to, say, the stock could make 50 cents and turn back, and guess what? You'll be waiting for 450. So you want to be selling on the way up. That is how you make money in the stock market. Hello guys. I'm having a wonderful day, guys. How about you? What are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, as I am having. Because guess what? You never go broke taking profit, guys. And what I'll be talking about today is going to be unusual volume on stocks. What happened last week and what I'm expecting this coming week. But before then, I will be talking about SPY. I'll be talking about the market, what I'm expecting the market to do come next week. Because next week we're going to have earnings report. The upside or to the downside, what I'm expecting the market to do. Right now, we are at my second target of $440 per share in the stock market in terms of SPY S&P 500 ETF. Guys, with that being said, I've been rambling for about a minute and so. You're welcome. You're welcome to the Trading Success Show. This is your boy Francis, and if this is your first time, you're welcome. I welcome you here, and this is your home, this is your community. Feel free to comment on the chat. Feel free to drop in your tickers. Feel free to drop in that stocks you're pretty much looking at, and let's analyze it together. You can feel free to email me at tradingsuccessshow@gmail.com. I'm open for discussion. I could be wrong. We could be wrong. But at the end of the day, we're looking at making $1, $2, $3, and even $1 million effing dollars, guys. That's what we're looking at, right? So, I say, you're welcome. Right now, I have in front of me SPY. What is XPY? XPY is Spider ETF or S&P 500 ETF. What is ETF? ETF is exchange traded funds, right? That is what it is. It's as simple as that. But this is an indicator of what is happening within the sector. And there are so many stocks under this ETF. It shows the performance, right? Now, with that being said, guys, the first line right here, this one underneath, this is my expectation for the price to visit. Okay, first I was expecting price to bounce right off the 420 425 area, of which we did in one of my video. Okay, in one of the video I talked about SPY was around this area. Okay, and I said I'm anticipating this price movement to get to the 20 EMA, exponential moving average, and then if we cannot hold that area, because guess what, the floor could be very soft. You could be in a very soft floor that you hit the ball, really hit the floor, and that foundation couldn't sustain, or that floor couldn't hold the ball, and the ball just slide through, right? That is what happened, and we now got back into what we call the 50 exponential moving average. I said, if we don't hold this area, I'm expecting the price to really bounce right off this 50 EMA. And that is exactly what we did. We bounced right off the 50 EMA. Why did I say that? Because if you really take a look at it, every time we fail the 20 EMA, we visit what? We visit the 50. We visit the 50. Every time we fail it, we visit the 50. And guess what? I'm expecting us to fail and visit this 50 again. That is what we did. We bounced right off. I actually did capitalize on this move up higher because I was buying, you know, the 430 call option, 425, 435 call options as well. Okay, so right now we are at 439.94, which is 440, right? So I'm expecting price to really reject this area. If we don't reject this area, I'm expecting a push a little bit further. But we're coming up in terms of our MACD coiling up, showing more strength to the upside, guys. And don't forget, we have earnings report coming in next week. If some of the company does well and they don't do well, I'll be expecting this SPY, this market, to really push back a little bit to test this level right here. That is what I'm expecting. Okay, so if we do that, then we can be rest assured that the price will hold at this spot. If price doesn't hold at this spot, okay, then we can pull back towards the 435. That will be our support area, and then we can continue to bounce higher on this one. But I have an open mind just in case we continue pushing higher on this market. Okay, so we have this area right now that I'm looking at, this trend. That is where I'm looking at. If things begin to do good like Monday, Tuesday, you know, I think we can push towards this area, reject it, just a little pullback, just as we've been pulling back, and then we can go from there. One thing you have to understand, guys, you know, if you're trading, just be careful. If we decide to revisit the 20 and the 50 again, the next spot will pull back to this 200. Because why? You know, this market has been pushing higher. You know, I believe in Jay Powell, but at the same time, just keep an open mind just in case something begin to turn in the other direction. Of course, it's not a buying recommendation or a sell recommendation. Trade your money. Don't let anyone tell you how to trade your money. Okay? If someone say the stock is going to 450, okay, don't ever in any way think the stock is going to 450. Why? Because the stock could get to, you know, 449.50, and guess what? Turn back. The stock could get to, say, the stock could make 50 cents and turn back, and guess what? You'll be waiting for 450. So you want to be selling on the way up. That is how you make money in the stock market. Most of the time, you want to be buying at a support zone. That is where you want to be buying. Yeah, of course, some people want to buy here. I totally understand that. And then when we break 50, they want to be selling, taking their losses, right? But at the same time, you want to be buying at support level, and you want to be taking profit when the market or the stock is way extended from the 4 EMA. You want to be taking profit because there's every potential that, you know, we can push back. Even if the MACD is showing strength, you want to be able to lock in profit, lock in gain, and then continue, you know, where you are going. Also, take a look at the market. I'm also looking at this area. If anything happened, we can pull back to this trend that we just broke, revisit that trend, and then continue pushing higher if we have to do so. Guys, with that being said, let's get into it, guys. Now, I'll be looking at few stocks today, and these stocks are, you know, unusual volume. Okay, I'll be using Finviz to scan for this unusual volume, and I'll be looking at, you know, stocks only, no exchange funds, right? And also, it's going to be US stocks. The reason why I said US stocks is because I don't want to be, you know, dancing with Chinese stocks anymore. Because guess what happened the other day? Let me show you guys, right? This is what happened to Chinese stocks, right? Look at this. Was trading at $20, and all of a sudden we pull back. Take a look at Edu. I traded this one, of course, this one, because I posted it on my stock tweet that I'll be taking my position around 230 5 or so, and then I was able to capitalize on this move. Okay, it was trading around $6, $6.50, and then we pushed down because Chinese, regulations. There's regulation, and they are just trying to crack down on companies, and that is not good for American investors, right? I don't want that. I don't want this kind of uncertainty in the market. Perhaps, maybe I've talked too much, guys, but for me, it's very important that you understand what is going on in the market. You understand, you reposition your portfolio and think about the future, how things is going to pan out. If you're that kind of person who like to trade Chinese stocks, I don't want to. If I'm trading Chinese stocks, it's just for the day or just overnight and see what the stock does, right? Okay, XBIO, this one right now, I do like this one, but are we gonna have this same effect we had before? That is what I'm thinking here right now. But if price really consolidate around this 250, I think we'll continue pushing higher. Volume is decent, volume is massive, so I'm expecting some form of a continuation on XBIO. So keep an eye on this one. If decent amount of volume comes in, like 75% or 80% of this candle, I think we'll continue pushing higher towards the 350. SCKT, this one I took up some position around the 750 because it's after hours, right? So I'm expecting some form of a bounce on this name, but with my stop loss around $6, I think I will be all right on SCKT. That was a really good amount of push. I did talk about something on one of my video about consolidation. The bigger the consolidation, the bigger the move. The larger the consolidation, the larger the move. Being that we consolidated here and then we push. We did consolidate around this area again and then push. We did the same thing around here and then we push. Sometimes you want to look for stocks like that and then capitalize on this move. But the pain is you holding during this consolidation phase. Okay, that is another thing. AC or arrow, this one too, I have some position right around this area, 450, 460. I'm expecting this to really push come Monday on this stock. This one I'm not watching this one at all because it already moved. This one I'm not even thinking about this. This was moving higher, got to resistance, rejected resistance, and then pull all the way back down. Some people call this a pump and a dump, right? So STRRO, keep an eye on this one too. I have some swing on this one as well, and keep an eye on that one. This NRXT, I traded this one. I actually traded the NRXPW, which is the warrant, and that one can really push. Let's take a look at it real quick as well. NRXPW, this is the one I traded. See how we move right from $4.54 all the way to $16, right? So right now we are putting what we call a double top right here, $16.30, and we're putting up what we call a double top. Double top in most cases is a reversal. So with that being said, I like the fact how we broke this trend and then push higher. So this is also a good one to keep an eye on, just in case we still continue to push higher. But I'm expecting consolidation around this $20 spot, which is also good. ACBI, just expect consolidation, then a move higher, just like we did, consolidated around this area, we'll push higher. I'm expecting the same thing here as well. NUWE, NUWE, keep an eye on this one. This is a very good consolidation pattern as well on this one. So we're consolidating right around this area. So pretty much this is like 450, great entry with your stop loss around $4, and then for a move towards this $6.50. That is what you're gonna be high just in case we get to this level. Okay, next one is going to be our this one was just a momentum push. So this one also keep an eye on ADTX. Right now we are around this area, so I think momentum comes in, I think we'll continue to push. Guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this link, then you can take a look at the next stocks on this list which really suits you better. So it is very important that you capitalize on how to, scan for stock, look for stocks. But I'm going to put up the link, and then you can scan for stocks that are really consolidating, like this ADTX. I do like this one. I'm expecting some push towards the highs, but getting in at $2.35, you're going to be looking at stop loss around $2.10, $2.15, for the move higher. So you're gonna make more compared to your loss. So keep an eye on this, how they are buying. Also, the average cost is $2.93, and they bought in June. So I think they bought around this area. So I think something is gonna come up. Maybe there's a positive news coming in on this company. So keep an eye on this one as well. I'm gonna put up the link, guys. Have you guys a fantastic one. I really enjoy you guys being here and listening. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that, and email me at tradingsuccessshow@gmail.com if you have any questions or concern. These are going to be the stocks I'll be watching for the coming week, and I'm expecting momentum into these names, guys. Have a fantastic one. Look at this one, DYNT. This is also another one that I'll be looking at. This is poised to really push higher. Once we break this $1.50, I think we can get to $2 or $2.50 easy, with your stop loss right around $1, guys. Have a fantastic one. Bye bye, guys, with peace and love.